it seems that despite the celebrations around the Euros, their tensions are high as well. Tell us what's happening there.
Yes, this England match against Serbia here in Gelsenkirchen was always labelled high risk, and we've just witnessed some disorder on one of the side streets off the main square. You can see the police reinforcements now here, the riot police. It follows an incident that happened right here. We saw chairs being flung, various fans charging around the corner. There's now a detritus of glass from all the bottles that were here at the bar. It was a bar of Serbia fans. We don't know who else was directly involved in the fighting. All we can say is I did see British police who are operating here, charging round the scene as well, very visibly with flags on their back, and you can see even more police now coming in around this scene. At a bar that was being used by Serbia fans. It's the first sign, really, of any issues we've seen here through the day, or indeed in the area over the last day as fans have been gathering. But what we did see was tables being thrown, chairs being thrown, as various people were sort of charging down this street from where we are actually now. And obviously it's led to a lot of bottles being thrown all around this street. It's the tensions, the disorder that they did fear happening here in Gelsenkirchen for this high-risk fixture. And even now there are various British police we can see there. They have no powers actually of arrest here, the British police, but they act as spotters and indeed trying to help the local German authorities. And now we do have one fan with us who did witness the disorder. Tell us, you're live on Sky News. What did you see?
Well, we were just ordering a meal, and there was a bunch of Serbian guys, supporters, just in one end of the precinct. And then there was a lot of shouting, there was a lot of noise that was going on, singing. And then all of a sudden, bottles started to be thrown. Not sure which side, where it started from, but it all escalated. And all of a sudden, there was chairs, there was tables, and there was a lot of fighting between the English and the Serbians. And it was, I think it was all premeditated, if I'm being totally honest, but because it was so tranquil here, and that's just escalated out of nothing.
Yeah, it was very peaceful. We're inside the same place, and then a group did seem to come round the corner.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And obviously we're further back, and we were just sitting having our meal, and all of a sudden it was chaos within seconds.
There has been concerns raised about this match and high risk it was labelled.
Yeah.
Is that something you feared coming to this game?
Well, my friends and I, we have kind of looked at the history that there might be a bit of a clash of antagonism between the two countries over nothing mostly. But at the end of the day, it was like I've met Serbians earlier today. Three Serbians, and they're absolutely fantastic. We were very friendly together. We were walking through the streets, having a great time, not a problem. And then all of a sudden, I think it's like kind of an organised kind of vendetta, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure. Well, it was calculated, in my opinion.
Thank you so much for joining us live on Sky News. Stay safe here.
No
Obviously,
worries. Thank you.
No indication what did cause this. There are tensions between Britain and Serbia going back to 1999 and the RAF involved in the NATO-led bombing of Serbia as part of the liberation of Kosovo, but nothing obviously indicating what has caused this. There has been issues with England fans. We know in the past it had been peaceful here until now, but it had been a potential concern there would be a flashpoint with known hooligan groups from within Serbia. But to recap, here in Gelsenkirchen, a few hours before England do play Serbia here at the start of Euro 2024 for them, on this street in the centre of Gelsenkirchen, we saw chairs, tables being thrown, eyewitnessing bottles, as well as a bar that was being used by Serbia fans did seem to come under attack. A group of fans coming round the corner there, and we have immediately seen British police coming into the area, and now a significant level of local German police reinforcements, riot police there protecting this scene, and a heavy presence here in northwest Germany ahead of this high-risk fixture, as it has been labelled.
Yeah, Rob, bear with us. We've just got some pictures coming into us here at Sky News now on that incident that you've just been talking about. It's mobile phone footage that we've received here at Sky News. And there you can
Yes,
see
this is the footage
what
shot
Rob was
on
describing,
my phone.
people throwing things through the air, Rob. So this is what you said that you witnessed, and suddenly the police had to rush in.
Yeah, you're witnessing the footage that I shot just a short time ago on my phone. We were in a sort of safe part as we witnessed this starting to unfold, and you do see the wooden tables, the chairs being flung in the area. This is a bar that was being used by Serbia fans, and there was a charge of people down this side street, and that sort of sparked the fighting between the two groups. But it does tell you how well prepared the German police certainly do seem to be. The fact they were here in an instant, coming round to try to pacify the situation. Also, very quickly, the British police as well, with their notable blue high-vis vests on, coming onto the area as well. Some of them are acting as spotters. They don't actually have the power of arrest here, but it shows you how they are able to act here to try to protect England fans, also to work with German authorities as well as they try to deal with situations. But certainly the scenes no one wanted to see here in Gelsenkirchen, but certainly something that was feared. It's why there is such a heavy police presence, not only here in Gelsenkirchen, but also in Dusseldorf, where we were last night. That's one of the big cities about an hour from here, but it was being used by England fans, and we saw there how police would sort of react to sort of small instances very quickly, and that's certainly what has happened here in Gelsenkirchen. It's not the main square that England fans have been in, singing with their flags up in any way. We're about sort of 5 minutes walk from there. It's a side street that Serbia fans had based themselves in. We can see the Serbian flag there, also Serbian flags around the canapes as well outside the bar. But now this street is a sea of partially of broken glass scattered across there, where just, about 20, 25, 30 minutes ago, it was a scene of unrest with the fans involved in that disorder.
Rob, extraordinary footage there that you managed to get on your mobile phone, live from Gelsenkirchen ahead of that England-Serbia match. Thank you.